Let's go, baby. Jump again, baby. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I promised you I would do when things got interesting, I'd pick the camera back up. Well, they just got interesting. I caught another doggone coyote and I'm freaking pumped up about it. That makes number 11 this week, and heck, the night's still young. It's only 10 o'clock. I'm about to run to my dang truck because I can't see nothing with this camera light on me. We're hopping in the truck. I gotta get gas before I get there, but man, what a freaking week it has been. I will pick you guys up as soon as we get to the farm. Well, boys and girls, we have made it here. Coyote number 11 of the week. And we got you, buddy. You are so deep in that pad. Good night. Little small looking fella. Not very big at all. I'll let you guys check him out real quick. Ain't she pretty? Ain't she pretty? Lord have mercy. Look at that catch right there, son. Toes all over that pan. You really wanted it, didn't you? If y'all remember, this is that double gate intersection we're at. Same trap's caught a bunch of foxes and everything else. You are a pretty one, buddy. You are a pretty one. We ain't gonna waste no time. It's about 11 o'clock. About 11:15 actually. Not gonna waste any time. We're gonna go ahead and get this guy taken care of, loaded up, and get the set remade before it gets even nastier from all the rain. Alright, let's get old fella loaded up real quick. Oh, I almost had you. Me daggone dancing around getting it done. Alright, break on. Quit chewing on it. You are a little puppy. Alright, heifer. Are you a female or are you? Coyote number 11 of the week. Man, it's been one awesome week this week. Best week of the season for me so far. One of the best weeks I've had this trapping season. Alright, pan's sitting a little high, so I'm gonna adjust that real quick. Alright, we're gonna get this reset real quick here. Another female coyote off this guy's property. Hopefully a male comes by tonight, smells where she's been here, gets curious and gets caught too. That would be insane. Okay, now I need my wax dirt. I've actually got some water in my wax dirt bucket, so we're gonna pour a little bit out of it. Just to get the water out of there. It's just sitting there. Alright. Wax dirt. We're gonna fill the bottom of this thing up, because it's going to be getting a lot of rain and getting cold. Now come in with the peat moss. Set that right over the trap pan. Y'all even see? Nope, the bucket's in the dirt the wrong way. There we go. A little bit more. Oh, wrong bucket. There we go. Nice and packed in around the jaws, pretty good. Come back with some more wax dirt. I'm gonna use a little extra just because I know we're getting a lot of rain. I want this set to be extremely functional, especially since we caught a female right there. A lot of wax dirt, but if it catches again, it'll be worth it. There we go. Now, let's get some of this off the edge, like that. Come over. Set this pretty layer over the top of it. There we go. Finished remake is done. Now we're gonna punch our holes back out here, wherever in the world they might have been. I cannot remember. Should be fairly easy to find because it ain't been long. She ain't been here that long. There we go. There's one. There's two. Just like that. Throw this rock right here across the side of it like that. Bring this rock back to where it was right there. Let's go get some bait and rebait it and we're good to go. Alright, so y'all should probably have this memorized by now, what kind of bait and lure we're using here. But in case you don't, I'll tell you again. We are using Time of Death bait by Dunlap Lures. Get some of that down in the hole right there. And then to top that off, we will use Lightning in a Bottle, which is also made by none other than Dunlap himself. So Time of Death bait and Lightning in a Bottle made by Dunlap Lures, both of them. Little sheep's wool in this hole. A little bit of sheep's wool down in that hole with that one. Take your stick, poke her down in the bottom as far as she will go. Just like that. Same with this side, punching it down as far as we can get her. Well, stick broke. And that is a finished remake. Well, that is another coyote added to the books that we got. And boys, oh man, what a week we've had. I'm telling you what, I cannot complain one bit. We've caught the mess out of some coyotes. But I hope you... Today, we had to wait for the rain to quit pouring down. It poured down all night last night, rained this morning, it rained yesterday, and when we got water up to our neck around here, I mean, it poured, which sucks because I was on a run streak catching coyotes. And when it was dry and it was easy to work with the ground and not to worry about making remakes was easy, this had to anyway, trapping sucks sometimes when it rains, and when it rains, so it's about to suck. But anyway, we still caught something last night. We still did it. Even pouring down rain, we caught something. So we had to go get him now. I wasn't able to get him last night because I can't drive my truck down there to that part of the farm and when it rains and stuff, because it gets absolutely sloppy nasty. So we had to borrow the farmer's side by side to go down there and do it. So we're gonna head to his house, get his side by side, load it up, and then head down there and get the critter. And then today we're doing nothing but resetting traps all day today. All 32 or 34 traps. We're setting, getting all of them resets. So y'all stick around, stay tuned, and hope you enjoyed the video. Well guys, we have made it right here to the trap with the critter in it. And we got us another yote, boys. A really pretty yote. That's for dang sure. This makes number 2 out of this set. That's where I caught that big male out last time. At night, that night. Well, it was really pretty. The like dark-haired one, I can't remember. Maybe y'all remember the coyote, but it's a dark-haired big male. Same set, little 3-inch dirt hole right here. More like a trench set kind of type of deal. But this little set right here is producing pretty dang good. He come by here and fooled around at a couple of the traps. I got 2 more dirt holes that's right here. I got that one. And I got that one there, but ain't nothing full with these 2. But hey, we'll take a coyote right here. I'm gonna show you guys to them and we'll get set remade. I'm sorry I couldn't get to you no faster, buddy, but I can't really drive my truck out here. Young male. That's what you look like, is a young male. But I ain't gonna let him sit here much longer. He's been sitting here long enough, longer than I want him to. Real shy thing. We're gonna get him loaded up, so get a catch pole and throw you guys on the tripod. All right, I apologize. It is very windy outside. There we go. You are a pretty big male. Yeah, you are. You look like a male. Another male. Get you out of this trap, big dog. Oh. Whew. There we go. All right, through the box you go, my friend. There we go. Now let's get everything so we can remake this set. It's actually a lot drier than I thought it was going to be. The shadows are probably going to be fun to deal with when you're watching this, but I can't do nothing about the sun. But I am very, very, very glad that the sun is out today. We need all the sunshine we can get to try to get this, there's a dirt hole. To get all this muck to dry out that we've got here. First I'm gonna get my bait hole drilled out. It's nasty. Absolutely nasty. Even through all that rain, old trap still went off, didn't you, girl? Well, I'm gonna take my time getting this trap cleaned off, get all the mud and gunk off of it, and getting this trap bed dug back out. And I'll pick you right back up as soon as we get that done. Alright, we got the trap bed dug back out now. This is how I had this set, a little further back than usual for like my foxes and stuff. Usually if I had my fox set, I'd have my pan like right here where this dirt clod's at, making them forcibly step down. But from what I've learned with coyotes, they don't like stepping this close into the hole, so I brought it back a lot. We've caught 2 coyotes off of it, so the adjustment has worked, which is a good thing. Now we're gonna make this sucker freeze proof because it's gonna be getting cold the next few days. After we had all this rain, it's gonna get cold. So put all this wax dirt down in here. We'll get that sucker down like that. Now we'll come in with some peat moss. Put that inside of our jaws there. Just like that. Come in with some more wax dirt or wax sand. A little bit more. There we go. Now we're going to pack it around the edges of this trap. Make sure we get a lot of the movement out. I don't know why this trap doesn't want to set solid, but it is not wanting to. There we go. That's better. All right. Now we're gonna come through. Put some dirt on top of it. Dirt over here looks a lot drier. It very well may not be. And there's such thing as dry dirt in a K circle after it just rained. Hoping this sun and the wind blowing today will help dry this stuff out pretty good. That's the hope. Put some clods to cover up our sand marks. As you can see, we have like a little sand ring on the sides and to guard our dog and stuff. Gonna do this, or guard the levers, not the dog. So, just a little sprinkle of debris. Doing that, all right. Then I'll come back here. I'm gonna sit where my knees were at. Don't know if this makes any difference or not, but it does to me. I like it to look as uniform as possible, just like that. And that's finished remake. Now I'm gonna get this sucker rebaited. All right, guys. Well, hopefully you can still hear me with the wind blowing. But this, if you remember this farm, it's an intersection with the field edge, and you got a creek back behind me. And we put 3 sets in right here. We put a dirt hole, a flat set, and then a trench set here. And the only thing I've caught here so far is just a skunk, or not skunk, but a raccoon. I can't talk. The whole time it's been here, it's been a few weeks now. I've only had 1 picture of coyotes, and it was 3 coyotes together, and they were all in this green field right here. They never would come to the roadbed itself. They're pretty much cutting this bend in the roadbed on the field edge, cutting it out, and just walking from that patch of trees right there across to this hillside where this broom straw is at, just cutting across the field. So I was like, man, I know there's coyotes here because I obviously have them on camera. So I went walking and I found some fresh tracks, really fresh tracks along this, it's like a little, it's a ledge, there's more fields up top of here, but this little cut through right here where the broom straw is at, there's a bunch of tracks on the lower side of it. And that makes sense because Wind's blowing this direction, they can smell above themselves, and they're lower to the ground, so if they wanted to hop up there to, you know, get something, a rabbit or a bird or anything, they're below the grade, the prey can't see them coming, and you know, they're using their nose to hunt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these traps up, grab that camera, and we're going to go to the other side where those trees right there are at. That's on the very end of this broom straw patch. There was a bunch of coyotes tracks right there, and it was basically like a little intersection amongst all these fields. Now the reason I didn't set there originally is because, as you can see behind me now, that food plot back there is disced, and everything, all the other fields are disced. And I didn't want my traps getting ran over by a tractor, because when that happens, they get smashed and then they're trash. So anyway, tractors are already done. They're not disking this field. I've already talked to the landowner. They're not disking this one up, so I'm good to go. Pull these traps up, grab that camera. We're gonna take them over there and put them in the ground, and hopefully we catch a coyote tonight. So let's get to work. Now I've got my hands extremely full, but that is the intersection we were setting at, where the traps were at. And if you walk up this little wash area here, you will see coyote tracks, and I'll find them here in just a second, and I'll show you guys. I mean, this is what it is. Just a little edge. There's some coyote tracks right there. Come up here. I mean, it poured down rain last night. These are all fresh coyote tracks. So we're gonna head on down. Having to carry everything else it's too wet to drive my truck back here. So we'll get up here and get to work putting these traps in the ground. Try to catch a few more coyotes before the year's over with. So I'll show you what they look like when we get done with them. And this is the intersection right here. The field goes up that direction of the other hedgerow. Field back here behind me. This hedgerow. The hedgerow is made kind of like a pinch point, and there's also more fields that go down this way. So we're going to throw 2 traps in the ground. I did have 3 over there, but this spot just really doesn't set up for 3 that easily, just because the grade of the ground is sloped this direction. So we're going to put a camera right there, or a trap right there at that bucket. We're going to put another trap right here at this bucket, because I followed the tracks up. They come up this hedgerow right here behind us, and they walk straight through this direction, and they go up that way. Let me walk up here. Maybe y'all can see it. There's another strip of grass right up there, right there. You see that strip of grass that goes up through there for like a drainage way? Those coyotes, not the first one right here, but the one behind it, you might be able to see it. But anyway, those coyotes are using this drainage way, funneling down those and then coming down this edge. Coyotes like staying low. They want to stay as low as possible to increase their chances of catching something. Because I mean, they ain't got no bow and arrows, you know what I'm saying? They're having to use their mouths and their teeth, that's it. So they'll stay low in this little drainage ditch, and they'll come and get on this one, and then work their way straight down behind on the back side of this drainage ditch where I showed you the tracks at. So without any more talking, we're gonna get these traps pounded into the ground, and I hope to God we catch something in the next day or so. So anyway, no more talking, let's get to putting these traps in the dirt. All right, so for this set, we're just gonna make a standard 1-inch dirt hole set. Just got a little bit of eye peel. I'm putting this trap literally right under their feet, and I have a lot of people messaging me, you know, asking, man, I'm catching foxes and catching this and that, but I'm having a hard time catching these coyotes and stuff. Well, I'm here to tell you that all you have to do is find coyote tracks, find where they're walking, and when you find where they're walking, put a trap in the ground under their feet. That's the name of the game. Find sign, put a trap in the ground. That is as cookie cutter as it can get. That's what we did here. We broke this farm down. I found coyote tracks down there, put traps out, got a picture of coyotes, realized they were going around my sets, not working them. So I was like, okay, that's not working anymore. Pull up, let's go find out where they're walking at some more, since we had a fresh rain. And then we found the tracks. Now we're putting a trap in the dirt. So let's get to it. Got a dirt hole, and I like taking my dirt holes, instead of just leaving a straight hole in the ground, take my fingers and just dig out the hole a little bit, make it look more natural, more realistic, and it also helps them. I feel like it helps make them approach from this direction instead of the side and side. So now the grade of this hill is coming up. The grade goes this way, so I'm gonna bring this trap back just a little bit further than I usually do. We're gonna put this trap right here where this spot's at right here. Hope you're able to see it. I can't really tell. My dang camera wants to keep falling over on me. But we're gonna put the trap back here. It's a good ways. I mean, that's a full finger length, and then another 3/4 of finger length out, and just, you know, about 4 knuckles apart. So put this trap back in this spot,
get her put in the ground. I hope you're able to see. I can't really bring my stand up on my tripod from the camera much because the wind keeps blowing it over. As I said, wind keeps freaking blowing my camera over. We'll try the other side. Maybe we'll get lucky and the camera won't blow over on us again. Yeah, I wanted to set this location more so than that other one down there in the bottom, just because this is, like I said, I've said 5 million times, it's a big intersection, but I didn't want my traps getting ran over by a tractor. I've already had 2 get run over this year, so they're trashed. Another thing I've seen a bunch of guys doing is they'll dig a hole and just only sift dirt right here. Sift some dirt around your trap set, make it blend in. Make this disappear amongst everything else. You know, it's all about, I mean, just camouflage it, really. I don't want my sifting to start right over the trap set. I want to be a little bit of sifted dirt right here. That way they feel more comfortable when they step right there. They can sniff right here all they want. There's nothing here. There's nothing right there. And then we're like, okay, we're good. And they'll step here, then bam. So sift more than just right there on top of the trap bed. A lot of people tell me, you're overthinking everything, man. I ain't trying to be a smart aleck, but I catch coyotes, and I mean, I feel like it's because I'm more technical about some things than some people are, you know. I'm not bragging, by no means am I bragging. I just trying to help you guys out. I know I've seen, like, it's been this year, like 5 or 6 people have messaged me, like send me a picture of their set, and then I'm like, hey man, go take in there, go scatter some more, sift some more dirt around your trap, and then they'll send me a picture 2 days later with a coyote or a bobcat or a fox in the trap. I mean, the proof's in the pudding, fellas. But again, I'm not bragging. I have no reason to brag. There's a lot of trappers out there that are way better than I am. Okay, so as promised, a little back point of view of the coyote. You can see how the ground's already getting dried out by the sun and the wind, which is freaking perfect. But we got the dirt hole set right there. It is dug out. We got the trap in the ground right here. That's the first set. Then we come over here to this side and we'll see set number 2, which is right here. We got 2 dirt holes. The trap bed traps right there in that spot. So right here in a big intersection. I will try to put an aerial map view for you guys so you can see what I'm looking at. That way you can get a better understanding about the location of where we're at. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash that like button, drop a comment down below. You guys know how it goes. Click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and if you haven't done so, click the bell button that's right beside the subscribe button, because that way you'll get notified anytime I post a video, and you won't have to worry about missing another video or having to check your YouTube channel to see if I posted anything. So make sure to do those things for me if you don't mind. I'm pretty speechless about how this week's been. I hope the next week's the same exact way. I would absolutely love it. But anyway, until next time, y'all take it easy, and we'll see you on the next one.